Morning, the firm. Andy Crudden here from the No Nonsense podcast. Just wanted to have a quick catch up because yesterday was a fucking brilliant day. And I want to tell a tale about this trinket, which apparently is famous and has a lot of supernatural power. Now I'm jumping the gun here. I should do it with Stu Armstrong because I, you know, I won't get this right, but it's a fucking story, and I'll just embellish what I don't remember proper. But yesterday, in the morning, I had Michael Lightening come to visit me. He was scheduled on our podcast to come on. Because Michael was a professional footballer, Scottish player of the year. He is going to come on. So he's a very affable, funny guy. I had a great time with him. Stuart messaged me, Stu Armstrong, saying he was gone to Scotland for the weekend, but he was going to check in with me in the afternoon. He'd phone me up. Because he's just one of them fellas, Stu Armstrong, you know what I mean? Like, he's a bit of a... I know he's fucking runs bare knuckle promotions, and he was dumb, and but he's a bit of a soft bastard, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he can't handle himself, soft bastard, but I mean, he's a big-hearted, like, he's a carer, that's what he is. Like, he's a loving man. So anyway, I might go, having my tea and whatever. I was a bit tender yesterday from all of the cameras up the house and everything the day before, but in great spirits because obviously all that shit was done. So the next thing, Stu fucking turns up here. I was like, what the fuck, you want to be in Scotland? It was an elaborate ruse. He brought me a fucking big, massive... See, I told you he's a big... Brought me a big, massive, like... what was it called, like, hamper full of fruits and that. He's brought me, like, $10 which he's wrote. But most importantly, he's brought me this. He brought me this trinket. Now that alone, I was very touched with, but I could see it meant something to him. So he starts telling me the backstory to it. Now, those of you who don't know Stu, I'm sure you all do. He's been on No Nonsense a lot of time, and he's one of them fucking school people. But Stu's obviously been involved in the bare knuckle scene for since the very early days, and he's very well known to a lot of the real prominent pioneers. Like Psycho Joe Mack, and he's come into, like, even in the boxing world, like Shannon the Cannon Briggs and Eddie Hearn. Like Stu's a very well established, very well respected man in combat sports. So tells you the tale behind this story. So I'm not sure the ins and outs, but there was an early UFC fighter, and he was Native American. I'm going to say he was Comanche, but he could be Sioux, could be Apache, Navajo. I'm not sure. I don't want to pigeonhole the man yet, but we'll confirm that with Stu. She's at a venue in an event something with this guy. This guy's, I think he's called Joe Frawl, but I'll check this with Stu. Again, I've jumped the gun. But he fought in UFC early doors, and the really sort of raw events at the beginning, before the UFC become a bit more sanitised. And I think he wanted to fight in bare knuckle or whatnot. So he's introduced company. I don't know whether this was over here. I think it was, but it could have been in America. I don't know. But to this young fellow, his big fucking knuckle dragging pugilist. But he's got his arm fellow with him. Now, when I say this fellow is Native American or like an American Indian, like, I think he sort of still lived that life a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he had feathers in his hair, riding horses, scalping people, but I think the sort of not forgotten the roots. He was with his half fella. Now, I don't think the half fella was like the shaman, or like I don't think the half fella, but his half fella was wise to that world. The way I put it, if this was Star Wars, like his half fella would have been a Jedi, but he's force sensitive. You know what I mean? Like he's tuned into the ways. So he's looking at Stu, and I think Stu's spirit guide's crying out to him, you know what I mean? He can see a couple of demons sort of circling Stu. So this fella's our fella's come over to Stu and said, listen, you know, you've got a battle ahead. I want you to take this trinket. Like it's being blessed by like the forefathers, and you know on his reservation, like the shamans like chuck chicken bones at it, and like and it cited the fucking wrath of gods and put like protection fucking hexes on it and stuff. And he's like, you know, and it was, you know, it was pre-done. He didn't fuck off and get it done. Like this thing, it's already seen battle. You know what I mean? It was a proven. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, look, I fucking paused you there. Let's go and get him. I think look, they got him a tried and tested, battle hardened fucking weapon of the supernatural. So Stu's however down the line, Stu's then sort of gone to his doctor or whatnot, and he's got himself checked, and there was some evil things found in Stu. You know what I mean? Like it's not for me to tell Stu's story, but you know, like not to my degree, but like it could have went there. You know what I mean? There was tumours in him and just shit inside him, which fucking need not be there, but because he'd been guided by the fucking shaman, and that they caught it real early. And you know, I think Stu went through fucking hell of a lot of treatments and whatnot, but he's come out unscathed. Like another victory for the trinket. So this trinket sort of meant a lot to Stu, because, and I'm with it now. Like it saved his fucking life. Like getting my position right, and avenues like that, like they don't sound daft anymore. You know what I mean? Like I've got this trinket. I'll come to that later. So anyway, Stu starts having this trinket, like hangs it up in his rearview mirror in his car. So I know Shannon, the Cannon Briggs, took a shine to it. He wanted it. Couldn't have it. Eddie Earn took a shine to it and later offered to buy it because he heard the story about this, like the background story. But anyway, sort of, cut a long story short a little, it was stolen from Stu by that bastard Melvin Gillard, the UFC fighter. Dirty fucking silly bastard. He's took that, like, Stu's heartbroken, you know what I mean? This bastard Melvin Gillard. Pinched it, fucking pinched it, you dirty bastard. Stu's heartbroken. He took it to America, this dirty mother bastard. You know, this thing saves Stu's fucking life, you know what I mean? It's a lot to him. But, you know, Stu's put on social media, like, fucking, I broke here, some dirty fucking Melvin Gillard. Dirty robbing bastards took me fucking, you know, me trinket. So anyway, like, Stu's well loved, you know, he's got like a Psycho Joe back. He's my fucking hero, by the way. If anyone's seen the video Joe did yesterday, try and watch that about crying. Look, I'm filling up, fucking not even watching it. That's my hero. Poof. Right, we had Psycho Joe on. Right, if you don't follow the No Nonsense podcast, right, that's up to your prerogative, right? But watch the interview with Psycho Joe back, right? It's the greatest. It's just, you know, we didn't, you know, we weren't greenhorns then. We'd done fucking thousands of interviews, we'd interviewed world champions, we've done it, but like, just watch that guy, like that interview, like he fucking schooled us, like he's just the greatest guest you could ever. A great man, you know what I mean? A fucking great man with a great story. So anyway, Stu's reached out like on social media. It's gone stateside. And he was, I don't want to fucking get this bit wrong, but he was like members of the 5 families in New York. They see, like, I know this fella's name, and he was very, very heavily involved in the setup of the BKBYB and with Joe Mack and Dave Feldman. I mean, this is the guy. Like, you know, these people got involved in that, and someone's recognised this trinket on this fucking rubbing bastard Melvin Gillard, and it was taken back by the powers of good, and it was returned via another UFC fighter. And you know what? I love the UFC, but fucking these people were like early. I'll get this fella's name, or some fucking warrior of God brought it back. Like, next time he was in the UK, he brought it back to Stu. So Stu got this trinket back like 9 months after it was robbed by that dirty bastard fucking Melvin Gillard. Now this story had got round, you know, because you know, these are big players over there, like all these, and it was sort of half a joke and that, but then sort of like not. But you know, it was like a proper feel good story. The fact they got back here. Now I know Eddie Hearn offered good money for it, but it got presented to me yesterday, and I seen how much it meant to Stu, and well, it means everything to me now. But this trinket, right? This is the thing where you see, these are skill sets which our civilization's lost to time, like to religion, to medical science. We've lost a bit of the dark arts, I think. You know what I mean? Like, we can't invoke gods anymore. You know what I mean? We can't put up fucking barrier hexes. You know what I mean? Protection hexes, and you know, we've lost that ability. Now we don't. All we know is that this trinket scares off death. Like, when you've got it, and there's other stories, you know, like while it was out of shoes, you know, while it was in America, and people went on fucking winning runs, and like, you know, there's an awful. It became famous, you know. This thing is it's got a lot of power. I can't fucking find it. It's got a lot of power. Now, we know it scares off the Grim Reaper. We know it fights off death. But I think Stu said it allowed them to prepare like a furious erection within minutes. It really improved his virility. I think mixture immunes are like poisonous berries and certain spider and snake bites. But you know, this is all lost technology to us. Like, what we need to reclaim, we do need to reclaim. I'm gonna have to fucking find this thing. And you know, this is going to be one of my jobs. I'm you know, I know it's powerful. I can feel it. Yes, I know it is. You know, this is. You know, it's got like it like hums. But I'm going to work out what its skill sets are. But I just want to say to Stu, like, I know it meant a lot to him, and you know, you can see him filling up, giving me, you know what I mean? Like, he fucking didn't. I'm not sure. I think he'd had some second thoughts about passing it on, but he did. And all I'll say, brother, is I'll cherish this. And my son will afterwards. Look at that fucking yes. Right, guys, I've ruffled on for 15 minutes now. Well, this is just the last thing. So I live here, Michael. Like, for fuck's sake, guys, you took me washing like a week ago. I've got no undies left enough. Like, I've got to represent here, guys. Will you bring me clobber back? I love you, all right?
I love you.
I'm going to do this one. Yeah, okay.
Just going to do blood pressure.
Let's do it. Feeling strong today.
You feeling good?
Yeah, well, I've got like a mystical trinket here, which is it's got a big story. You know, I'm going to tell you this story while you do it. But right, anyway, guys, I just have to wrap up my podcast. Anyway, guys, bon fortune. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you all later.